Hey everyone, welcome. I wanted to take some time today to make a video and sort of reintroduce myself to social media. A big goal for me in 2019 is to expand my writing and my blog, and a part of that requires kind of like a jump start and fresh start with my social media presence. So some of you have been following me for years, you know who I am, you know my story. Others are new, and some I only know here through the internet. So I wanted to give you a chance to see me and where I'm at right now, and what you can expect to find in this social media space. As many of you know, I've been blogging for years. I actually started back when I was in college. Back then, it was basically just used as a space for me to keep friends and family up to date on what was going on in my life while I was off at school. When I moved to Asheville, almost 7 years ago now, that's when I really let my writing expand. And along with the typical life update posts, I also started writing about self-help stuff, spirituality, how to connect with the divinity within you, how to process emotions, that sort of thing. So I founded soliloquyofthesoul.com, and that's when I really let my writing expand and just wanted to create a space where I could document my own spiritual journey and tell my story in the hopes that it's going to help others in their own stories and navigate their own journeys. So when I first started Soliloquy of the Soul, I spent a couple of years really diving into my writing, and then I had a baby and things kind of quieted down as I raised a baby and two older boys as well. So now I have a preschooler and two teenagers, which is crazy for me to think about, but life's quieted down a little bit, at least allowed me to create the space in my life to really focus on my writing and what I believe to be my soul's work here. So my soul is longing to do its work. It's my mission and my purpose here to share my journey and my ideas, and hope that it helps others as they navigate their own journeys. Life experiences are teaching me that we all are on our own journeys here. We all have our own stories to tell, and I think there's power in telling those stories. There's power in connection, in finding out that we aren't alone in our thoughts and beliefs, and in being able to express ourselves and really have ourselves heard. So who am I? Why am I here? And what do I plan to do with this internet space? My name is Kim Allen. I am a truth seeker, a soul speaker, and a carrier of the light. I grew up the perfect little Christian girl, and then I had quite a paradigm shift and kind of worldview change while I was in college. It led to many years of battling basically an identity crisis as I tried to navigate my journey and reconcile the beliefs I was raised with the beliefs that I now hold today. It is a daily struggle for me to be myself, my true authentic self, while knowing that that goes against the grain of traditional belief systems and how I was raised. But I believe in the power of my voice. I believe that when I feel that tug from spirit inside of me telling me to speak my truth and share my story, that I know I can't ignore it. And ignoring it is what I did for years and have been doing for years, and it's led to nothing but anger and bitterness and extreme dissatisfaction in my life. So I can't ignore it any longer. Why am I here? I am here because of you. I am here because I believe that sharing my story and my journey will help you on yours. I'm here because I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not the only one who feels what I feel and thinks what I think. And I no longer want to live a life in fear of expressing my authentic self. So my hope is that by sharing my thoughts and experiences, I can help others who are similarly struggling. I know that I'm not the only one who is like me and was raised how I was raised and then had a shift later on in life. I have many friends and followers who have confessed to me about how they had basically written off their spirituality because it didn't fall in line with the mainstream dogma and beliefs that they were raised under. And they didn't know how to process that and how to express how they were feeling. So I'm basically here to let you know that there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with the way you believe and that you think. Our journeys are our own, and that's it. Yeah, your spiritual journey is just that. It's yours. No one else can define it for you. No dogma, no traditional beliefs, no friends or family. It's yours. So what you can find here is constant inspiration and encouragement. My normal 40-hour-a-week job is as an academic advisor at a local community college. I also taught at the college level for several years. I like to call myself a professional encourager. Sometimes I think I probably should have gotten a degree in counseling instead of education, but it is what it is. I'm still here and doing my work. My soul is satisfied when I serve others. My soul is happy when I've encouraged them to believe in themselves, to reach their goals, and to be who they really are. So here you'll always be inspired to express the divinity within you and to seek that divinity within you. You'll always be accepted. You'll always be allowed to be who you are, love who you want to love, pray to who you want to pray to, and just know that you are worthy. I hope this to be a space of constant encouragement where you can get tips on how to connect with the spirit within you, how to learn emotional intelligence, how to develop soul-affirming habits and practices, and how to take care of yourself, mind, body, and spirit. So whether it's me sharing an article about how to love and accept yourself, or how to practice meditation or yoga, or what foods to eat or to avoid to help you feel better in life, I want this to be a space where you can feel encouraged, informed, uplifted, and inspired. And I don't expect this all to be a one-way street. I want to hear from you guys. I want this to be a place where critical conversations can happen about things that really matter. All views are welcomed. All stories will be heard. Yeah. So that's me and Soliloquy of the Soul in a nutshell. Thanks for being here, for listening, for showing up. The first step in expansion is simply just to show up, to do the work, and thank you for that. So stay tuned. Stop by frequently. Let me know how you are. We all have our own truth to tell, and I want this to be a space where a lot of truth is spoken. It's so important that we express what's inside our souls. There's so much power in expression, regardless of who does or doesn't hear it. So, welcome to Soliloquy of the Soul. Listen to your soul, speak your truth, even if you're the only one listening.